My name is Bill Williams. I live in Cheat Harbor. I'm here this morning to bring forth the concerns of those living on the eastern shore in regards to open pen salmon feedlots. This I do on behalf of the Association for the Preservation of the Eastern Shore. The people I speak for are not anti-aquaculture. We are anti-ocean-based open pen feedlot. We don't want them. This type of farm, as it operates today, is not eco-friendly. It's not sustainable. They are a great user of public funds from various government sources. As we have heard earlier, in the event that they're ordered to do a kill-off, the government is real free with our money to pay to cover the expense, the loss. The area near which I live consists of some of the most pristine waters in Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia Nature Trust owns some islands in the area. The area is a stopover point for migrating birds, many of which are on the endangered species list. One of the sites in the area is in definite conflict with the Species at Risk Act. One site is within 3 kilometers of the Eastern Shore Offshore Islands Waterfowl Management Area. These sites are a danger to our wild fisheries. Lobster, herring, mackerel, trout, salmon, alewives, oyster, crab, mussels, scallops, and clams will all be adversely affected by the pollution from these sites. Many of these fisheries are carried out in our area on a commercial and recreational basis. Our group is calling for a 3 to 5 year moratorium on licensing for open pen salmon feedlots. We need that time to try to convince this government to put these farms on land where farms belong. Stricter regulations must be put in place. Those regulations have to be enforceable. More public consultation is needed, with all groups being affected taking part in the consultations. We want a system put in place that has independent people doing the inspection and environmental assessments on these sites. These people should not be employed by the fisheries or be part of the salmon industry. We are also calling for the federal government not to weaken the Environmental Assessment Act as their plan is now. So far, no one in government in this province wants to take our concerns seriously, as all the groups here that are involved in this action are saying, that nobody wants to listen anymore. The big thing that we keep getting back from them all the time, our science is flawed. The thing that I like to point out to them, and I do all the time, the science that we use comes from their documents, from the environment document, from fisheries documents, from BIO studies, from a Stantec study that was done by the environment, or the proponents of the aquaculture industry and their scientists. It's all their information that we use. If we are wrong, we certainly have proven them wrong. When this government heads to the election polls, I'm calling on everybody in this room, don't forget what they did to you. Let's show this government where their so-called science has led them. I wish to thank everybody here for the pleasure of addressing you, and on behalf of the Association for the Preservation of the Eastern Shore. And to use Sarah Palin's famous words, don't retreat, folks, reload.